on a driving range, we're very relaxed, we're very calm. Okay, so if we look at these two setups, before that club's about to move there, okay, you said on the one that you mishit, you felt too close to it, yeah?
Yeah.
Looking at those two there, would you say one is closer than the other, or are they both the same, or what do you think? If you're looking at that as a, if you play sort of spot the difference, there is a difference. It's a different shot, but visually, I wouldn't
look like an awful
there's
lot.
nothing really much there. Okay, however,
if anything, I was so, I don't know.
yeah. I mean, if you had to flip a coin 50-50, you might exactly, and that's the thing. So if we said, okay, right, you got to put £300 on booze in the right way, you wouldn't want to take the guess, would you? There are some that you could think, okay, right, I could choose some of them, but obviously when there's nothing, yeah, exactly, 5 beds, yeah. Okay, so takeaway again as we're going back. Both again pretty much the same sort of position here now, okay? So the club goes back, top of the backswing. These swings are looking very, very similar so far. Okay, still nothing really different there. Both feet, that foot moves a little bit more off the ground, potentially there, but otherwise nothing's really different there, okay?
I'm working hard to try and keep that right foot down from what you
yeah, exactly, not trying exactly. Now what happened in an attempt to try and keep that right foot down and let the lower half dry, this is where the issue sort of sometimes arises, okay?
Yeah.
Even on these two here now, you look at these two there, if we played spot the difference, there's nothing really in those two different. But what happened is that sort of transition here now as you come into the golf ball here, if the right foot stays down and we don't move it at all, right at the toe there you can see, and the ball shooting there, the right foot then doesn't move and we end up very flat-footed.
Right.
This was we come back in the golf ball, the right foot is still down, but there's still a sequence and a movement and a rotation through up onto that toe. So that's the thing. So sometimes in an attempt to keep the foot down or not to go as active this way, it's not locking it down. This is what sometimes happens. You keep it locked and then it's just like, whoop, it stays on this back foot. You almost try to move on to the left foot, hence why the foot ends up like that. And if we do that, then the golf club now is going to be moving too far to the left, potentially towing it, which is that one, topping it, which is the one, is that low skimmy one, or when there's a fear of going right, third on the button, other holes on the mat, you play the second on the Mac or whatever, or fifth or sixth or whatever, you're going to get to there, if this foot stays too planted and gets probably quite locked potentially, we get on the golf course, the levels of anxiety increase, the consequence increases of going over there is a problem. We then stay too flat-footed, okay, and we pull across it. The path then is going to go to the left. Now what you'll get if your path and your club direction is to the left, if you're relaxed and nice and calm and just swinging well, or you're not fearful of going anywhere over here, a la the third on the Mac or the 13th on the Mac, you just hit it over there somewhere, as you did on the third in the trees left and the 13th on the Mac, or on the range here now. When there's a bit of a fear and a consequence, we don't want to go over here somewhere, we try to hit it further left. Your arms might pull in a bit to the body, just a smidgen. I say literally with exactly, that's the thing. So I think it's more of a mindset. So try to get in the habit when you're on the range, even if you hit a good shot, step back off, go through the same routine, go through, don't just go keep whacking golf, because what eventually happens if you come on the range, you go bang, 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 you get in a groove. But on a golf course, you're going to hit 12 drivers. You said you hit 12 drivers or 10 drivers, roughly speaking, 12, in 4 hours. You've hit 4 in 10 seconds, and it's just like bang, 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 bang. So you're hitting them quite quickly. So if we can get in the habit of sort of hitting a tee shot, and then, as I was saying to some of the lessons before, is when you hit a good shot, change clubs. How many times do you change clubs in 10 shots? Hopefully 10. But if you're hitting the same shot 3 or 4 times with the same club, then you hit a good shot, and then you change different club, or you duff one, and then you duff one, and then you find another good one, then you change. If it's 3 good ones in 10, it's taking you 3 shots per change to get a good contact. What we want to try and do is be able to sort of step up to the golf ball, boom, change, hit a good shot, and then change clubs, hit a good shot, and then change, and so on and so forth.
I mean, to be fair, I've been fine with my irons. That's, as I say, that's not been too much of an issue. You know,
well, the thing is with them, there's less energy. There's less energy coming down, and you're not fearful really with your irons, because you know now when your arms drop as well as they do and the right foot works well, you can't really sort of pull it or slice it. Don't hit bad shots, so you're not fearful of hitting the ball offline. It's only with this club, you said, oh, this club is really terrible because you're worried about going over here somewhere, that then you try your absolute damage at the golf ball somewhere over there. And the more you try and over here somewhere, the more it ends up, as we know, going in that direction. So it's more of a mindset. We'll see a little bit more on the golf as we got the next lesson, okay? The one positive to take away from this is the swing is looking really, really good. I've got to say, the actual overall sequence on the shot in there, are as good, if not as best I've ever seen at the golf ball in the time some of the sessions, from like the senior group sessions to individuals and so on and so forth. So some of your good drives are phenomenal. So we can just sort of take away that as a positive, that we have actually got the physical ability now to hit it that good. It's now getting on the golf course and going, right, okay, when you're on the golf course, don't look at where you don't want to go. Stand on that tee, okay, right on, there's a 200-yard marker there. That's the left side of the fairway on the whatever, on the second or the fifth or the sixth or whatever it may be, the 16th or whatever. I'm going to hit it to that. Irrespective of wherever the trouble is, our target now is that and zone in that small little spot and hit it to that. Not just, I don't want to go to the right, and then in the last second try and adjust to it. Because I'd imagine some of your shots on the golf course you were the other day, a bit of balance would have been an issue, wobbling over a little bit, because you're trying to swing a different direction to where your body kind of naturally wants to go. And that's the biggest issue, is that transformation from here to the golf course. 90% is probably up here. But we can train that on here in terms of doing that thing. So we actually hit a shot. So we'll hit a couple of shots now, hit a driver. If it's a good driver, change to a different club. And then change to a different club, and then come back to your driver 3 or 4 minutes later, not just go bang, bang, bang. And we'll see how good the driver is after 3 or 4 shots in between, because that's how golf played. I watched a video the other week on Jordan Spieth. It was live at the range on Facebook or whatever, and Spieth in 3.5 minutes hit 3 golf balls with different clubs. Just dragged the 7-iron out, and actually put the 7-iron, hit the shot to the target, looked up there, went back to his bag, put the club back in the bag, and just stood there, kind of in the sort of same scenario you would do on a golf course, having just played a tee shot to a par 3. Chatted to his caddy, well, you know, that 7-iron there was a bit left, wasn't it? That'd be a good shot. I think probably on the 12th of that draw you went into that back left down. Okay, fine, okay, right. So I cut the drive, okay, so then 2 shots. It was like watching someone playing on the golf course but not walking, if that makes sense, which is what he's trying to do. Whereas on the range you watch guys at golf, ba-ding, 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 ba-ding.
But it's something trying not to do. And I try to sort of hit 3 or 4 and then change club. Because I feel sometimes if you haven't got the groove kind of thing.
Exactly.
And what I did on Wednesday was I started as we talked about with the pitch and wedge.
Build up to it, exactly.
60, and then I went to the 7-iron and then started to do that. And then I even tried it with the driver, just trying to sort of,
just build up the speed. Good, definitely. And that will definitely help. The thing is with change sometimes, this is why I think people sometimes get frustrated. We live in this sort of microwave society. We can see how well you can swing it with the change that we've made, but we kind of want it to happen on the golf course now. And when you've been on the golf course having shots going to the right and hooking to the left, to say then go on the golf course and say, it's going to go dead straight. Mentally, you're in a position where you're not really 100% confident. Is it going to go straight? Is it going to go left or right? We don't know. So it's a trust issue. Exactly. Okay, have a couple of the different clubs then. But does that make sense? So, so you understand the concept there? Okay, good.